Andrew Ouma is just like any other dad in this world. He cooks, cares for his children and wives. He's a true family man. The only difference between him and every father in the world is that he has more than 50 people in his immediate family. That's 7 wives, 30 children, 16 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren.
Ninayo wanawake 7.
He believes marrying more than one wife was a way of paying tribute to his mother. Surprisingly, each wife here has their own piece of land and house. But why would one marry all these wives? What do they do for a living? And how does the society treat this man? We are in Kenya, in Kisumu, the 3rd largest city in Kenya after the capital Nairobi and Mombasa. We visit this family and they tell us more of their family.
Jina naitwa Angelina Owayo Ouma.
Angelina is the second wife. She says she's a proud wife and okay with sharing the husband with other 6 more wives. Life was good before, she says, but later everything went on becoming complicated. But she's grateful that the husband loves and takes care of every woman.
I'm Priska Kinyuma. I was born in Siaya. I'm the 4th wife.
Next is Priska, the 4th wife. All women here are assigned to taking care of the man, but more especially her. She has to make sure clothes are washed, shoes are cleaned, and everything is organized.
Yeah, I'm the one who is taking care of him.
The man has 7 wives in total, but upon visiting him today, we found when there were only 4, as the remaining 3 had gone to work so as to provide for this big family.
Mimi kaanza kuoa mke wa kwanza kama ninayo mwaka kama 18 hivi.
He tells us more of why he married more women, what he does to feed this big family, and more of their everyday life.
Mimi naitwa Mse Andrew Ouma.
I have 77 years of age and married to 7 wives, though 3 are not here. Since I married more wives, I decided to start building houses for each and every wife. I'm now building the house for the 5th wife. Same applies to the 6th and the 7th. Others have their own houses, and I gave every wife of mine a piece of land.
Kwa upande wa kuoa nini wanawake wengi ni culture wetu.
He says the practice of marrying more than one wife, polygamy, makes him more complete as a man and means a lot to the family heritage in general. He believes that as long as you love and treat all your wives equally and make them happy, that's all. They will also make you happy in return.
Finishing bado hajafanyikana.
I have a lot to do, like I need an office here at home and I'm building it, plus some houses that are yet to be complete as some are in their final stages and need few finishing touches. I'm a farmer and depend on growing crops and raising animals. But due to marrying more women, I'm left with a few cows. But thank God, I bought and gave every wife a piece of land and built them their own houses. Despite having a big family, the man is also a responsible father, as he not only bought pieces of land and built houses for his wives only, but also considers children, where he also gave them some pieces of land and gave houses to old kids. I'm planning big for my family, as I want them to have and live a better life. That's why each has their own land and cannot use the other's piece of land. I also want to make sure that my children go to school, have a quality education, graduate, and become important people in our society. He says that polygamy is a family thing, starting from his mother's family, where the mother was the 6th wife, and he found himself as the only boy and other 2 girls on their mother's side. So he thought marrying one woman would erase the mother's history, and marrying more women meant paying tribute to the mother and keeping the family tradition.
Naoa mke ya kwanza 1966.
I married my first wife when I was too young. I only had 18 years of age, and by that time I had finished high school education, and that was in 1966. I then married the second one, and I could see that it wasn't enough and kept marrying more until the seventh. Some people have been criticizing him for marrying many wives, but he keeps on reminding them that the tradition is part of the culture as the Luo people of Kenya. The Luo are the fourth largest ethnic group in Kenya. When you meet a woman and you love them and make sure you can feed and take care of them, the rest is getting married. And that's our culture. I'm a farmer, and once in a while I do some business. And that's what sustains my family and helps keeping my wives.
Watoto wangu kama 16.
I already achieved my goal of paying tribute to my mother. As of now, I have 30 children, 16 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. The 77-year-old says he married the second wife after spending 11 years with the first wife. And after 7 years, he brought in a third one. And the fourth one never took too long as others, since they were neighbors. His mother is the one who approved most of his wives and went on blessing them, and they now live in harmony. I would like to see my grandchildren graduate, but most of them face hunger issues and always come to me. And of course, I'm lucky that they always find food at home and we share whatever we have happily together. And I wish I would get more money and keep building and finishing houses of my wives, and that's all I need. I also need an office because sometimes I want to welcome visitors, not in my sitting room, but a more quiet, safe and secure room without noise from children and others. More of what he does here in this village is counseling. He's a counselor and has been counseling neighbors with different problems, more especially young couples. I listen attentively to them, and whoever there has some mistakes, I have to find ways of correcting him. And they always come to me whenever they have some conflicts between them. And I have to always find solution to their issues as an old person. And maybe I was born for it because I don't always wait for them to come to me. Whenever I hear people quarreling, I have to go there and ask what's going wrong, and then try and figure out solutions and make sure I leave them happy, smiling again, and they consider me to be their leader. This man is so important to this neighborhood that sometimes he treats people just by using some local herbs. As a person who has been using herbs since long time ago, before the introduction of hospitals in this village. Most of his wives who have no other job opportunities have to cultivate their pieces of land and plant as much as they can for them to harvest and be self-reliant on the harvest, and if possible, sell the surplus to markets. All his wives respect their husband and treat him like a king, and he's really a king. And they are here to protect him at all costs because they believe that there is no one like their incredible husband. A story by Papa Emile. Thank you for watching. I'm Elijah and this is Afrimax English. Remember to subscribe.